I bet you are happy you came by Media Champions today. You will be, because we have on the program today Lonny Kocina. I wrote that down, Lonny, so that I made sure I didn't mess it up. Lonny Kocina, welcome to Media Champions. So glad that you're here with Media Relations Agency. Boy, are we going to pick your brain today.
Good.
So let's talk about trends in marketing and advertising, because things change on a dime. We all know that. Where do you see the trends in the next 2 years in marketing and media?
Well, obviously it's getting more and more fragmented. It's just the way it is. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, really. Sometimes it creates more opportunities. But down the road, I don't know. I don't like change. Things stay. It's easier to make money when things stay the same. Otherwise, there's a lot of learning and just time spent understanding new technology and what have you. Fortunately, I have about 30 to 60 people in the agency, and I'm mainly running it, so I don't have to. I have a lot of smart people that know that stuff, and I don't have to spend too much time with that. But I would say continued fragmentation is something that should probably worry marketers and agencies out there, because it's difficult to deal with.
How did the last 2 years affect what you do? I mean, we all live in this COVID world. We're all virtual now. We had to figure out how to solve for X. I think we've all been doing it pretty darn well. But how did you have to adjust in order to keep things going with your clients?
Well, it really wasn't too bad this time around. Anybody that's in business is going to, you run across tripwires, and you don't know when they're going to happen. And this COVID thing just kind of jumped up, but it was nowhere near as bad as the downturn in '07, '08. I mean, that was pretty brutal. We had to lay off a lot of people, and you think, well, marketing clients can't get by without marketing, and they'll show you different. they'll quit spending and turn it off. That didn't really happen over the last 2 years. And, we had been kind of going to remote work situation with a lot of our employees. They would get transferred with the spouse works with the airlines, and they get transferred and what have you. So we were pretty much set up to work remotely. Unfortunately, we had just remodeled our office. And almost to the day it was done, COVID came out, and we really haven't used it much since. I mean, we come in Mondays and Tuesdays, but most of the time it sits empty.
Yeah, there are so many different avenues today for people to have their message put out. It's not the typical, let's buy TV advertising and newspaper advertising or a billboard. There are so many more avenues to choose. My point in bringing this up for this next question: why is it important for a potential client to partner with someone like yourself and your agency? Because you have this subject matter expertise, but it is a good idea to partner, even if you have an internal media or marketing person, yes?
Yeah, a lot of our clients have other agencies that they work with, and as well as internal folks that are picking up part of the workload. It's challenging, I think, if you're a smaller agency. If you're like the 2 or 3 person agency, and there's a lot of those out there, it's really difficult now to specialize in all the different things that clients need. That's kind of one of the advantages that the agencies, as they get larger, like ours, it's kind of a one-stop shop, makes it a little easier. The other thing is strategy is a challenge for a lot of new folks and young folks. They're really smart in a lot of ways, but strategically, when I started out, 40 years ago, marketing was relatively simple to understand. Today, it's a little bit more complex. Yet, some of those basic, a lot of the basic terms and concepts and principles are easy to understand, and they're still there. I wrote a best-selling marketing book called The CEO's Guide to Marketing, and it was kind of an expose book where I was sort of telling on the industry. There are so many marketers out there that claim that they're a professional, and they don't know even the most basic concepts in terms about marketing. And so in the CEO's Guide to Marketing, I kind of tell CEOs that I'm not trying to embarrass people in the industry. It's just that if you say you're an accountant and you don't know what GAAP stands for, or you don't know the difference between a balance sheet and an income statement, they're probably not going to do the best job for you as an accounting firm. So I would just really strongly encourage people to learn and dust off their old textbooks if they haven't, especially the new folks out there. We all got to learn this stuff. So dust off your textbooks and really get back to those basics if you want to make this fragmentation and complexity seem a little more simple.
Right. And the times they are a changing. And, to, to your point, it's like that TV commercial where he says, well, yeah, I'm not really a marketer, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. you you
Yeah.
have to make sure that you partner with the right people who know what they're doing that can walk you through that. And that, my friend, is you. And thank you so much for being on the program. We're out of time, but I do hope that you'll come back and chat with us more because there is so much more to Lonny Kocina that I want to know about.
Thank you.
And for the rest of you, we can make that connect. All you do is find us at dailyadbrief.com. I'm Mary Treese in Atlanta. Make it a great day.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.